If you have a business, then you're probably sending out emails, but are those emails getting open? In this quick video, I'm going to show you my 5 tips to increase your email open rate. So let's get to it. Welcome guys, it's Michelle Gifford and I am here to help you build a business online with email marketing, blogging, Pinterest, and social media. So welcome. Every week I'm going to come at you with a new video, so make sure you subscribe below. So we're talking about emails. Now let's first, before we dive into how to get more people to open your emails, let's talk about why emails are so important. You own them. You are spending all of this time on other social media platforms, and they could take them away at any time. They could change the rules. The algorithm changes. You've felt that before, right? Well, your email is yours. You own the people on your email list because those people have opted in. Also, your email list is much more likely to have to convert into sales than any other social media platform. Also, the return on investment for an email marketing is $38 for every $1 spent. That's huge. So we know we need to do emails, and you maybe are doing emails, but how do we get more people to open our emails? Because just getting in an inbox isn't the end, right? We need them to click, we need them to read, and we need them to purchase. Your email open rate is the percentage of people who got the email and actually opened it. So if you send out an email to 10,000 people and you have an open rate of 10%, then that means 1,000 out of that 10,000 actually opened, okay? And then there's another rate in there we need to know about, and that's the click-through rate. So click-through rate is the percentage of people, of the people who actually opened that email. So in our example, the 1,000 people, how many of those 1,000 actually clicked the button and went to where you told them to go? That's your click-through rate. So those are the 2 rates we need to pay attention to. Which one is more important? Well, you can't have a click-through rate without an open rate, right? They have to open that email first, and then they can click through and purchase. So the open rate is the one we're going to pay most attention to because we need people to open those emails and to click and to buy. So what is a good open rate? Well, across the industry, a good open rate is 20%. In my experience, anything 15 to 20% is good. Anything more than that is awesome. And if you want all of my links to the statistics I have, you can click the button below and go visit my website. I have all the things linked up and all the research so you can dive in for yourself. So let's get into the 5 surefire ways to increase your email open list, okay? First is sending your emails at the right times. So a study was done to see when was the best time to send an email. And this study showed across all different industries that the best time to send an email is on a weekday in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. Now, this is a good general rule. I would test it out because I have found that as I have helped my clients and also the people that I coach, that will differ depending on your demographics. So you really need to really hone in on who your target audience is and get to know them. When are they opening an email? And not just when are they opening their emails, but when are they opening an email to act? For example, my core audience are moms. They are moms with businesses. So most of my moms get up, they might check their email for something urgent, but they're not ready to act on anything in that email until like 9 o'clock, till their kids are dressed out the door for school. So my ideal time might be different than your ideal time depending on your audience. So I work with a lot of influencers and they send their emails on Sunday afternoon because they know their audience is looking at sales or taking a break and just kind of scrolling and looking for things to buy on Sunday afternoon. So I want you to really get to know your audience and find out when is the best time for them to open an email and then test it out. This is something that you can try for a little bit and see which days work better. And then once you have a solid plan, you can train your audience to expect your emails on a certain day. Tip number 2 is to create a killer subject line. So this is actually the gate that people have to go through to open your email, right? So they need to have that subject line be so good that they want to click it and open and read. And so we need to spend almost as much time on the subject line as on the email that we write. So spend some time there. So let's think about some good tips on how you can create a subject line. First, it needs to be short and to the point. You only have a limited amount of characters that fit in the subject line, and it's lower if they're opening it up on mobile, which most people are. And so you need to make sure that you're keeping your subject line pretty short. A way to do this quickly is to use like some pop culture references or song lyrics that people, your audience will know, and that will instantly connect them to you. So is there like an old Friends episode that you could quote, or The Office things that you could quote that would be great, or some song lyrics that your audience listened to? Think about that, and this, like, you will be amazed at how this instantly connects them to you. Next is that you need to speak to the pain points of what they want. So promise something in the headline and then go ahead and deliver it. So if you're going to help them get more sleep, then say it in the headline. 3 tips to get more sleep. That's awesome. I want to know. I'm a mom. I need to get more sleep. So write in the headline exactly what you're going to offer, which leads me to the next headline tip, which is don't be slimy. Listen, you've got to be honest and upfront with your people. So if you promise something in the headline, you better deliver it in the email. Tip number 3, this is a really easy one, but super effective. And this tip is to change your from line to your name, not your business name, your name. More people are going to open it when they think it's from a friend, or when you add some personal touch to it, right? It's different if you're getting like an email from Target instead of getting an email from like Amanda or Angela. It's like, oh yeah, Angela. I want to know what Angela's saying. But Target, instantly is a big business, and that they're going to sell you something. But we, as a personal brand, are creating a relationship with our people. And so that relationship starts with being on first name basis. There was a study done by Pinpoint Marketing that said that this increased their open rate by 35%. That's huge. And that's just by changing the name and adding that. So it's an easy, quick fix that is going to change how you do your emails. Tip number 4 is to segment your emails. And what this means is you need to make sure that you have different lists for different interests, people who are interested in different things. For example, I teach blogging, email marketing, Pinterest, and social media, right? Well, if I have different opt-ins for each of those different things, then if I have something really, really important for bloggers to know, then I can email just that segmented list about blogging, and I'm going to get a better response. In fact, let me read you a quote. Marketers who segment their email marketing campaigns noted as much as a 760% increase in revenue. And that is from HubSpot. So the reason why this is that you can really target the pain points of your audience, and you can know exactly what they want and create content around that, which leads me to tip number 5, and that is to send valuable information. Create emails that are valuable. You just can't sell all the time and think that people are going to continue to open your emails. You have to add value to their life and a reason for them to open. So when you're creating content for your emails, make sure that you're thinking about, how can I serve this person? And yes, you can sell, but you don't want to sell on every single one all the time. You want to add value to your audience. So those are my 5 tips to increase your email open rate. I can't wait for you to try them. If you have more questions about emails, will you write them below? And if you want my headline swipe file, then you can click the link below as well and get that free file right now. And this will help you instantly increase your email open rate by getting really good headlines that are tried and true. And then make sure that you are subscribed, and we'll see you next week.